Hi, fellow mercenaries. Welcome to No Games for Old Men. This is Dan. We are going to be playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. This is a co-op game. At some point in the near future of this story, co-op play opens up, so I'm going to be recruiting a couple of my friends to join us here for the campaign playthrough. For now, I'll be solo going through the tutorial and the opening handful of missions, I guess. I remember playing MechWarrior 2 way back in 1995. That was my circle of friends. That was our freshman year of college. MechWarrior 3 came out in 99. We played that a bit. 4 came out in 2000. And MechWarrior 5 was 2019, so it was almost 2 decades since the last MechWarrior game, but it has been a long time since I have sat behind the controls, so this will be a fun experience. I did play through the tutorial and the first bit of the missions to see just to get my feet wet, get my mech legs on, if you will. But I'm going to start over here at the beginning. I am going to play through the tutorial just for story purposes.
In 2108,
meet your papa.
Humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as BattleMechs. The year is now 3015, and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
I like the 90s rock anthem. Do you guys remember this movie that came out, I want to say it was in the 90s, called Robot Jox? That was... like, war had been replaced by these arena battles between BattleMechs. I'm sure it didn't have the BattleMech license. It's probably why it was called Robot Jox, but... oh man. That movie. I remember my friends and I, back when we were all into MechWarrior, we played that game. Watched that movie together, and it was it's a movie.
Captain Mason, please report to the hangar for testing. The Centurion is waiting for you.
Wow. This mech's got Miami Dolphins colors.
There you are. Come on, everyone's waiting. Get to the Centurion at the far end of the hangar and we'll get started.
Let me out. Oh, I don't have fun colors on mine. You gotta earn your colors.
All right, son. Fahad wants us to run the Centurion through its paces to see how it does. He spent months getting it operational again after we recovered it from that ruined factory on Ramen 2.
What a bloody shithole that place was.
Hey!
Hopefully nothing explodes during the test, mate. I'm pretty confident you won't need to eject. No promises though, eh?
He's joking, I think.
Yeah.
Go on and power her up.
Little mixed messages from Fahad
Good.
there.
Fahad?
Yeah, bringing up the systems now. Okay, armor and structure display up. Weapon systems up. Tactical display up. Everything looks good to go.
Keep in mind there's parts on that mech that are at least 200 years old. So ease it forward slowly, and we'll see how it goes. And don't forget to hit the brake once you're clear of the hangar.
You can play this with a controller, but I'm using the mouse and keyboard. Just
Look at her go, eh? That's my girl. She's a beauty, isn't she?
for the sake
Certainly
of immersion.
is. Okay, engage reverse throttle and navigate into the waypoint I've set up. Use your tactical display to see where you're going. Nice work. Now revert to your drone cam. Let's go ahead and do a left-right rotation test. Okay, now let's make sure the torso is working properly. Try looking around in all directions. Good. As you can see, the torso rotates independently from the legs. Your direction of movement, therefore, may differ from the direction you're actually looking. If you check your tack screen, you can see your current leg orientation is represented by the dotted line, and your torso orientation is represented by the cone. Looking good. The mobility course is next. Show me how fast you can get through those turns while still hitting each of the waypoints.
Fortunately, the Centurion's pretty slow, so it's not that difficult to navigate the turns, but in one of the smaller, faster mechs, those might be a little harder to control in this sense.
Nice work. The Centurion was made to have a good balance between speed and firepower. All we have to do now is find out if the weapon systems work.
Oi, what do you mean if the weapons work? You know how long I've spent stripping each one of those components and putting them back together again? They'll bloody well work, mate.
You heard the man. Let's go shoot some stuff. Follow me. You know, back when I was your age, I once slammed the hunchback I was piloting right into my instructor's javelin. Oh man, was he pissed.
Commander Mason,
Yeah, go ahead, Rihanna.
thought you'd want to know that all repairs to the Leopard have been completed. We're now space-worthy and ready to take on our next contract. How's the kid faring?
Huh, he's a natural, just like his old man.
I see humility is still in short supply, as usual. Just don't break that mech. We need it in full working order.
I recognize the voice of Rihanna Campbell as the voice of the captain of your ship in Inquisitor Martyr. At least it sounds like the same person.
Weapon systems are now online, gents. Be gentle, hey?
Always, my friend.
Yeah, right, That's a lot of bollocks, isn't it?
All right. I've mapped the autocannon to Weapon Group 1. You're free to fire whenever you're ready.
So you can either press the 1 key, or you can press the left mouse button to fire.
Okay. Take note of your ammo
Group
levels.
1
Always
weapons.
remember to manage your reserves. You run out of shells in the middle of a firefight, it could be your last one. Lasers are mapped to Weapon Group 2. Fire them when ready.
So similar, it tells you to press the 2 key, but you can also press the right mouse button once you're cooled, once the heat
All
cools
right,
down.
That's good enough.
What?
Those lasers generate significant heat. You can see the temperature readout next to your armor and structure display. All weapons generate heat when fired. You overheat your mech during a firefight, and it could trigger a shutdown, so keep that in mind. Now for the fun stuff. Long-range missiles are set to Weapon Group 3. The target lock has been disabled for the moment, but never mind that. Just go ahead and fire at will.
Never mind that.
Well, as you can see, LRMs don't track unless you have a target lock on something. Yep, they're as dumb as a post without it. Well, let's try targeting a drone first, and this time before you fire your LRMs.
Target acquired.
Makes a hell of a difference having that target lock, doesn't it? Next step is to test moving and firing at the same time. I've set up a series of aerial targets for you. Move through the aerial combat course as quickly as you can and shoot the drones down. I'll meet up with you on the other side.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Where's that one that was behind me? It's not pop up on the radar, but then it vanished. There it is again. Alright, I'm gonna freeze. There he is.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Well, nice shooting. Now take up a position by the barricade. Okay, I've projected 3 mechs, each with differing damage profiles. You should see them in the ravine below. Target the first one on your left. You can zoom in on the target for a more accurate shot, if you need to. Targeting and telemetry seem to be working. Note the center torso on that first mech. It's reading heavily damaged. Destroying the CT will destroy the mech no matter its relative condition. Go ahead and destroy the center torso. See that second mech? Both legs are heavily damaged. With one leg destroyed, mechs become easy targets. Both legs? It's over for them. Take out both legs.
You can zoom in with the mouse wheel. resilient. Am I not hitting? Of course I'm hitting. I can see that I'm hitting.
Nicely done. The
Oh.
cockpit on that third mech is seriously damaged. It's a difficult shot to make, especially in the chaos of battle. But the fastest
Whoops.
way to take out a mech is to eliminate the pilot. Go ahead and
Premature
try
there.
shooting the cockpit. There you go. Now we're almost done. The battle simulation I've set up for you is the last hurdle. Follow me. You're gonna go head-to-head with an urban mech. They're slow and poorly armored. Perfect for this particular test. Should be a piece of cake for a pilot like you.
Thanks, Dad. It's kind of cool. Little terrain effects there. Oh, I'm too close to use my missiles. Hey. It's just a hologram. Jeez, it worked. Wow, I took way too much damage on that, though.
The Centurion seems fully fit and ready for battle. Let's head back. When we get back to the base, we'll buy Fahad a few beers to say thanks. Yeah, of course, we'll have to listen to him gripe about how rough we are on his BattleMechs. Small price to pay, I suppose, for having one of the best mechanics in the entire Inner Sphere.
I know Fahad's not going to be too happy about me having a cup of coffee here in the cockpit, but he's welcome to come take it from me.
I'm at the rendezvous point, but our contact isn't here. You see anyone, son?
The salvage crates at the last checkpoint were empty. Something's up if they're missing payments.
This is Commander Mason of Major Campbell. Make a note. Looks like someone is gonna need a lesson in paying their bills on time.
That's odd. What the hell?
Commander Mason, I repeat, a massive invasion force is attacking the planet.
Acknowledged. I have a visual.
I'll say you do.
It's planet-wide, sir. We're evacuating.
We need to take what we have and go. The fastest way is across the swamp. Captain, where are you going?
It's possible they left the cash at the last checkpoint in the city. Let's get the money and run, Commander.
This is reckless. We need to get back to base.
They're distracted with the invasion. We'll be in and out before they know we're here.
Let's hope it's not us they're after. I don't like this, son. This is a ghost town.
We're close. I can smell the seatbelts.
There's nothing here.
Relax. We'll be out of here in no time.
We're being tagged. Look out! Incoming airstrike! Captain Mason, what's your status?
I'm fine, Commander. Left arm is offline is all.
That was close. Return to base now.
I am not leaving you behind.
We were set up, and you're in no shape to fight. Meet me at the extraction point with the Leopard. Go! Now, Captain!
Damn it. On the move.
Commander, an enemy dropship is approaching your position. Move, now.
I've got eyes on. Identified. Hunchback and King Crab. Damn it. Rihanna, any idea what these guys want?
I picked up some chatter about coordinates of some kind. That mean anything to you?
Coordinates? No, Rihanna. Promise me you won't leave without Jake. Promise me.
Commander, I promise. Captain Mason, what's your status?
I've got a bug on my tail.
A bug? I like the T-Rex skull paint job on that one enemy mech.
Get the bay doors open. Coming in high.
I wonder if you can actually apply that to your own mech, or if that was just for the cinematic. Oops.
Casualty count is rising rapidly. Hurry!
En route.
Commander Jake is on board. We're taking off.
We can't leave him here. We gotta get him support. Dad, we're coming.
No, leave now. The Cavaliers need you. I'm leaving you in command. You're going to do great things. I just know it.
Classic opening of a hero's journey. The death of the parents, leaving the child.
I'm sorry, Captain. I have to get us out of here. Hold tight.
To pick up the pieces and find their own way.
Commander, sorry to wake you, but our sitrep has changed. Head to the bridge as soon as possible.
Got a little bonsai tree.
Commander, good to see you up. We haven't really had a chance to speak since your father was killed. I'm not much for sentimentality, but I worked with your father for a long time. He was a good man. Hell, he sacrificed his life to save ours. I don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever it is, I'd like to be part of it. I'd like to stay on as your ops commander. That is, if you'll have me.
You kidding me? Your family, Rihanna. or as close as I have now. Besides, I'm gonna need you.
Yes, I suspect you will. About Icitret, it's not great news. Those bastards that came after us are in the process of setting up a blockade of the system, which means we're going to be trapped here with a tightening noose around our necks unless we do something about it.
Who are these guys?
Another mercenary outfit by the looks of it. I don't know more than that at the moment.
And these coordinates they were looking for?
Not a clue, but we're going to find out. First things first, we need transport out of the system. That means a jump ship. I sent out a transmission right after the attack through the HPG. The message was for a long-time client of your father's and an old friend of mine. Name is Spears. He has powerful connections. I'm hoping he can help us out. Until I hear back from him, there's nothing we can do except lay low. In the meantime, Fahad wants to see you down in the hangar. The Centurion needs repairs and he wants to discuss them with you. I'll let you know when I hear back from Spears.
Copy that.
Some narrow stairs. Oof. Yeah, kind of wrecked it, didn't I?
Hey, mate. Figured you'd want an update on the Centurion. Took a bloody beating back there, so fair warning. It's gonna be a while before she's operational again. Means you're gonna have to get comfortable with the light mech over in Bay 1 for now. She's a good girl. Won't let you down, you treat her right.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, heard that before. Anyways, you know the drill. Access the repair terminal here. Once you're done, I'll get started on the work, eh?
There are two ways to repair all damaged armor, structure, weapons, and equipment on a mech. The first is with the Repair Mech button on the BattleMech screen. Second way is to click Loadout. On the next screen, you can click on the Repair All button and then start work. Both methods will ask you to confirm by starting the work order. The C bills will be immediately deducted from your funds, and work will finish when the appropriate amount of time has elapsed. Note that this method will repair any damaged weapons or equipment, but it will not remove or replace them if they are destroyed. Okay, so here's the little one that we're going to be using while our Centurion... Oh, wow, look at all that. That is a mess. Alright, so let's check out... I could just hit Q and quick repair, but if you go into the loadout, get a clearer idea, or a more detailed idea, of what needs to be repaired. Anything with this little yellow wrench icon requires repair. You can also, and then you can click the Repair All button. You can also come up here and click the Details tab. And that'll give you more details on which gear items are attached to each part of the mech. And again, you can hit Repair All, which we're just going to do because we need that. So it's going to cost 417,000 C-bills, and it's going to take 36 days to complete this work. Ouch. Fortunately, we have 2 million in our coffers right now. But still, that's a big hurt. Oh, all right. We are also in a conflict zone, so it actually costs more and takes more... takes longer. So it's going to take 47 days and 500,000. Bummer. Alright. We'll definitely get comfortable with the Javelin mech instead. Alright, back to Rihanna.
Hey, Commander. I've received a transmission from Spears in response to my request for help. Take a listen.
Rihanna, I received your message. I'm sorry to hear about Nikolai. He was a good man, and an even better pilot. He'll be sorely missed.
It's Adam Jensen from
I
Deus
assume his
Ex.
son will be taking over the operation. Nikolai was always bragging about the boy's skills. Well, I hope he was right. I've begun working on a plan to get you safe passage out of the system, but it's going to take a little time. I expect you already know by now that whoever attacked you has set up a blockade to prevent your escape. It's a large system, though, so we can use that to our advantage. As soon as you receive this, I want you to proceed to the outermost planet in the system. It's little more than a hunk of ice with a few leftover mining operations on it. There's an abandoned power station there. Now, I've got it on good authority that local raiders are using it as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I know you can use supplies and materials for your repairs, and I expect you'll find what you need at that location. I've attached the exact coordinates to this message. Once I have a proper plan in place, I'll contact you again. For now, be safe.
All right, time to suit up, Commander. I've already input the coordinates. All I need is for you to sign off and get us there.
Understood.
Smash and grab. Okay, Commander, I'm going to drop us down well away from the target location and then let you do your thing. The target is an abandoned power plant. We know the raiders have been using the area as a secret cache for whatever goods they've managed to pilfer from the various mining outfits. So with a little luck, we'll be able to recover enough material to finish the repairs on the Leopard and the Centurion. These raiders may be a band of thieves, but don't underestimate them. They'll be motivated to protect their loot, and you can bet they'll be well armed. Stay on point and watch your six, Commander. Good luck. Alright, current objectives. We'll get 50,000 C-bills if we complete this. That's not a whole lot considering that we're paying $500,000 to repair the mech, but that'll teach us to be reckless. Alright, so complete smash and grab. Negotiation points. Before you accept a mission, you are given the opportunity to negotiate the contract. You begin every contract with a base number of negotiation points based upon the reputation of your mercenary company. The base payout is a fixed amount the contract will pay regardless of if you succeed. The C-bill payout, which can be negotiated, is the additional amount paid if you complete the contract's objectives. The sum of the base payout and the C-bill payout is added together in the total potential payout below. Salvage shares are used after finishing the contract to claim mech, weapon, and equipment salvage from the battlefield. The more valuable the salvage, the more shares it will cost. Damage coverage is insurance that only pays out to cover the repair cost of damage suffered during this particular contract. Okay, so we've got a potential payout of 250,000 C-bills, difficulty 5. Okay. Glacial ice, morning, poor visibility. I have it on good authority that the local raiders are using the abandoned power station as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I expect you'll find what you need for your repairs, but don't count on them just letting you walk out of there without a fight. Okay, so this is our employer, Interstellar Expeditions. I'm guessing subsidiary of Independence. Okay. And our target is just bandits. Subsidiary of Outlaws. Alright, so this is going to be our reputation meter here. This will slide up and down depending on whether we're working for or against. Alright, so what do we want? We've only got one negotiation point right here because Interstellar Expeditions doesn't know who we are, so we've got to prove ourselves. Do we want salvage or do we want just a flat C-bill payout? So right now, we're getting 250,000 potentially. If we select the C-bill payout negotiation, that'll double our potential payout. Salvage shares won't increase our payout, but we'll be able to pick some salvage from the battlefield. And damage coverage, how much insurance did I get? 400,000. I wonder how much potential damage the Javelin mech can even sustain. I'm going to go with salvage shares. That's this right here. So currently I've got 3 shares. Selecting salvage will give me, we'll double that to 6. So let's go with that. Alright, so potentially we've got 3 additional pilots we can select. I am the only pilot on the ship at the moment, so it's just me and the Javelin light mech. So we can ready up, and we'll do that next episode. I think this is a good place to stop for now. We'll start next episode with a battle. Start it off with a bang. Thanks so much for joining me, fellow mercenaries. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up to increase my chances of survivability on the next mission. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to show your support for freelance mercenaries. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.
No games.